Your armbar doesn't fail because your technique is bad. It fails because you're missing a few principles. I'm going to show you 3 principles that will immediately raise your submission rate. Principle number 1. Isolation. Your opponent is strongest when his elbows are glued to his ribs. So the question is, how do we make him weak? Our goal is simple. Separate the arm from the body and don't allow him to pull it back in. So how do we actually isolate the arm? Isolation is the process of putting something between his arms and his ribs. That something can be your arm, an underhook or an overhook, or ultimately your hips. The moment there is space between his elbow and his body, the arm becomes weak and controllable. Not every isolation is forced. Some of the best ones come from reactions. The opponent may extend his arms for 2 reasons: to frame or to post on the mat. In these cases, we are not forcing the isolation, he's giving it to us. Our job is to bring our hips close to his armpit to complete the isolation. From here, the armbar becomes available. Let's recap principle number 1, isolation. Isolation can happen in 2 ways, directly and indirectly. Direct isolation is created by us, using our arms or our hips, through underhooks, overhooks, and using our hips. Indirect isolation comes from reactions, specifically frames and posts. No matter the method, the goal is always the same: separate the arm from the body and deny him the chance to pull it back in. Now that we understand isolation, let's move on to principle number 2, kill the defense. So why does the armbar still fail even after we isolate the arm? We've all been in this situation. The arm is almost isolated, but the timing is off. He connects his arms and now the defense is alive. This is where the struggle begins. We pull, he holds, and both of us start burning energy until someone gives up. The best option is to kill the defense early, before he ever gets the chance to connect his arms. Here I step on his secondary arm. Now he can't assist anymore and the primary arm is exposed. But sometimes the connection is already there, and at that point we have to break it. There's no trick here. There will be a fight. But keep this in mind. His legs are no longer part of the equation. That means 4 limbs against 2. If you understand this advantage and apply it correctly, the defense will eventually break. Quick recap so far. Isolation gives us access, but access alone is not enough. Before you think about finishing, you have to deal with resistance. Remove the secondary arm early when you can. If the connection is already there, you must dismantle it. And when force isn't the answer, change the threat. Attack a triangle, for example. Create a new problem, and the opening will reappear. Which brings us to the last principle: mask the attack. This is widely known as a setup. If you go to class and the instructor teaches an armbar, the very next round you try to apply it in sparring, everyone knows what's coming. That's why it becomes so difficult to finish. To make it work, you have to mask the armbar with another attack first. Keep in mind that when you are masking your attack, you are not chasing the arm. You are creating reasons for him to give it to you. So let's create a structure for this. While you're passing the guard. If you're passing the guard, you can mask the armbar by forcing the opponent to frame. He extends the arm to create space, but your real goal is the arm. After you've passed the guard. Once you're past the guard and in control, the armbar usually doesn't come first. You attack another submission, he defends, he extends the arm, and that's when the armbar appears. From bottom guard. If you're on bottom, with the opponent in front of your guard, the idea is the same. You can threaten a submission or you can attack a sweep. He reacts, he posts on the mat, and once again he gives you the arm. If you look at all 3 principles together, you'll start to see the bigger picture. Isolation gives you access, killing the defense removes resistance, and masking the attack creates the opening. None of them work on their own. They only work when they work together. If this breakdown helped you understand armbars a little better, there's a lot more coming like this. If you want to support the channel, subscribe and follow, it really helps. And since this is my first YouTube video, any feedback or ideas are welcome. Let me know in the comments.